Hey everyone, and welcome back to the 14 Days of Elevation free meditation series, where we'll be teaching you the gratitude meditation to cultivate that feeling of abundance and become a magnet for miracles in your life during this time. And today we are on day 7. It's crazy. We are 1 week through the 14-day series, and we are just so excited to join you here.
Yeah, and thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the messages that we've gotten. I know this is a really intense time, but I was not expecting the sort of feedback that we've gotten and the amount of people who said, hey, I thought we were just gonna be meditating and singing Kumbaya for a couple of days, but you guys have super gone deep and I'm feeling changes that I didn't even know were possible. And so, I mean, that kind of feedback is just so great for us to hear. I mean, it definitely inspires us to show up even more. And it's fantastic that people are realizing that when they slow down, when they get into that more meditative state and the more often that they add those kind of things into their lives, the better that they start to feel. And it really just starts to carry over. And it doesn't take a long time. That's the best part. I got another message that said, wow, this didn't take a long time. I thought it was something different. And I find that a lot of people there's a lot of misconceptions about what meditation is, and we have these kind of ideas about what it could be like, but then when we actually do it, we realize, holy smokes, this is just such a pause button on our brain, and it just feels so good to be in that space. So thank you so much for showing up and sharing this space with us. It's so important right now, but it will always be important, and this is always something that you can come back to.
Yeah, just because you've been carrying those burdens for a long time doesn't mean it takes a long time to transform them and heal and release them. And it's been so cool to see so many different types of healing and transformation throughout this it's been 7 days, but 14 days of elevation. And if you're just tuning in with us, I'm Brit and this is Chris Carmichael, and together we have founded The Elevated Life, where we teach you these simple mindset shifts to create radical transformation in your life. And we thought during this time, joining you guys for meditation would be the most important, powerful work that we can do from home.
True that.
And we look back over the last 7 days of meditations that we've brought to you. They've all been inspired, even inspired by you guys. And they've been so healing and so deep. And Chris is like, I bet people think meditation is just like, focus on your breathing. Like, we have done so many different types of meditation, from releasing the pain of the past to speaking your truth and opening up your throat chakra to opening your heart chakra to total body relaxation. And today Chris is going to guide you through the gratitude meditation, because let's face it, an attitude of gratitude makes everything better.
Yeah, we were looking really for how can we change our life on a daily basis? How can we what's the routine or what's the ritual that we can get involved in that really just helps a ton? Like, what's that one specific exercise? And for me, for a long time, it was waking up and doing a big gratitude list in my head. Just going through things before I got up, before I picked up the phone, before anything happened in my life, before I checked an email. I would just stay there in bed and just for a few minutes, deep breathe, and then kind of start going through all the people who've meant so much to me and just all the things I'm grateful for, people especially, but everything that I'm grateful for. I mean, if you look around the place where you are right now, everything was inspired by someone. Yeah. Someone you've probably never met, someone you probably never will meet. I mean, the way our architecture is done, the way buildings are put together, the phones that we're all on, it's just like, this was all done by people. Someone had a hand in that and designed that so that you now can use it. And it's easy to forget that. It's easy to just kind of be like, well, the world's not going the way that I want it to right now. But when you look around, there are so many gifts. And starting the day off with that kind of gratitude just reminds you, and it puts you in such a great place, especially if you're a person who likes to serve, especially if you're a person who likes to give back a lot. Yeah. Coming from that place where you already feel like you appreciate everything allows you to kind of set yourself for a minute, you set aside that for a minute and really realize that we're all in this together as a team. And so the more that we love one another, the more that we're kind to one another, the more that we appreciate one another, the better we all feel together, and the better we all feel heard and understood.
Yeah, oh my gosh, my heart just I have so much gratitude right now for the people that are still working, that are providing food and running water and electricity and all of the things that are happening behind the scenes that we can't see, that are helping to support what we are experiencing right now. I mean, yes, things have been changed, and there are a lot of people who are out of a job right now. But just like my mom always says, like, this too shall pass. So this is going to pass. So what we can do in this present moment during times of change is to focus on what is going right rather than what's going wrong, because there's a lot to focus on when it goes to like things going wrong, and it's easy to get lost in that downward spiral, you know. But if we choose to go upward with positivity, gratitude, and reaching for that thankfulness in each moment, because there's always something to be grateful for, especially your health at this time. You know, if you're breathing and you're still moving, like, you've always got something to be grateful for.
Yeah, and that was really a sentiment of how I felt when I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
I did the same thing this morning that I've been doing, just waking up and having that gratitude, and that's really why we want to share this with you today, especially if you've never. I think we all know on some level that gratitude is something that really works. I mean, it's something that really just puts us in a more elevated mood, but we forget to do it. You know that it's like, it's such common knowledge, but it's not really that big of a common practice. And so today we're going to give you that space to really allow yourself to open up and just start thinking everything. I mean, to remind yourself of just how beautiful of a gift this really is, and to get back on that train and see how you feel. Let that specific energy lead you the rest of the day, and just notice the difference. Notice if you're just a little bit more peaceful, or when someone gets upset, you just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna let them off the hook. Like, I see they're having a time right now, I'll let it go.
And you know, as we've done each day in these meditations here on the 14 days of elevation, we've asked you to tune in. So take a moment to tune into your gratitude right now. What's your attitude like? Have you been focusing on negative things? Have you been focusing on finding the silver lining? You know, they say the glass is either half full or half empty, and it really is about choosing a positive perspective to be able to move through life, because it comes with challenges. It is not just sunshine and rainbows all the time. So we have to have the tools to be able to navigate the changing, flowing canvas of life, you know. So these tools, especially like gratitude, will help you to, like Chris said, elevate your energy so that you can rise above any negative situation and find the solution instead of wasting time and worry. When you focus on what is going good, it helps you to find those solutions to help you move forward and make it through those changes.
Oh my gosh, and Maeve just tuned in. Maeve, we love you.
Maeve! Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see everyone joining us here for this series. So I want to know, have you been tuning in? What's been your favorite meditation that we've shared with you? What kind of aha moments or transformations have you guys had? Recently we had someone, their headache went away. They had like neck problems that went away. Throat problems. Like, so incredible to see the types of healing that you guys are creating by just showing up and being present. So thank you so much. I mean, honestly, the gratitude meditation today and how much gratitude we have for you guys right now is unbelievable. So thank you for being here. Thank you for tagging it, sharing it, you know, inviting your friends and watching the playback. It's so amazing to hear you guys saying, you know what, I did it again before bed, and this morning I woke up feeling amazing. Like, use these tools as many times as you need to find your center, your stability, your peacefulness, your bliss.
Ooh. Ooh, so good to see y'all. Hello,
yeah,
Carrie.
let us know if you're ready. M says, my son and I were both just talking about this. We both still have work, and although we are a bit fearful, we have a lot of gratitude for still having a job.
It's always focusing on that silver lining and being able to feel that inside you and then do your work that way. Because a lot of times we can't change specific situations, but we can change how we feel about them. And having that attitude, I mean, it's just so much easier to go through your day. I mean, it's going to be that rain cloud or that rainbow, and you get that choice all the time. So the gratitude, you ready?
Yeah, real quick, as we shared yesterday, we both have these broken heart tattoos because we were going to change our last name when we got married to Heartless, and that was when we had a negative perspective. We always search for the negative. We always look to criticize and to judge.
You find it.
And you can easily, what you focus on expands, and so it expanded. And so we decided that we have had enough of this negativity. Let's just try to focus on, I would ask myself, what would a kind person do right now? And that was the question I began to start shifting into the positive. Well, what would a kind person or a nice or grateful or peaceful, loving person do right now in this moment? And it takes that decision to make that choice and stop living in your old habitual patterns and routines.
Yeah, so if you're ready for this gratitude meditation, we're gonna do it the same way we do it every day. We're gonna take 3 long deep breaths together. On the 3rd, we're gonna close our eyes, and then we will begin. So if you're ready, if it's comfortable and safe, and especially if you're not driving a car, take that first big deep breath in with me. Big deep breath in. Let it out. Just let yourself settle in a little bit. Second breath, make it bigger than the one before. Big breath in. and let it go. Third deep breath, bigger than the ones before. Big breath in. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, let it out and just close your eyes down. Let your whole body relax. Let your brain begin to slow down. Just imagine yourself right now pressing a pause button on your mind. Just letting it know for a few moments you're going to take a break from all the things you've been thinking about, from all the things that have been stressing you or causing tension or worrying. We're going to press that pause button and just let yourself drift down. Feel a nice big wave of relaxation coming in your body, starting from the top of your head, going slowly all the way down to the tips of your toes. Just feel your muscles melting, relaxing, letting go. When we relax the body, it's so much easier to clear out the mind. Let your breath continue to deepen. And from this point forward, just let each breath that you take help and guide you to go a little bit deeper. Every breath relaxing you a little more. Every sound that you hear just being another indicator to allow you to relax a little bit. And a little bit more. And then more than that. With your eyes closed down, I want you to begin to send out gratitude to everybody and everything. We're going to start with the people that are the closest to us. I want you to just, in your mind, imagine sending out, almost like a letter in the mail, a thought of gratitude toward them. Just a thank you for being there. Thank you for everything you've meant to me. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Thank you for all the great memories that we've shared. Thank you for all the wonderful times. I'll send it out further to your friend groups, the people that you work with. Send them just waves of gratitude. Imagine in your mind that you could tell them and they would hear it, how much they mean to you and how thankful you are for having them in your life. A friend you haven't thought about in a long time may come to mind now. Maybe someone you haven't seen. Maybe your relationship isn't the same that it used to be, but there was a time and a space where they meant so much to you. And they brought you so much happiness and so much joy. Send them thanks too. Because there's some relationships in our lives that have a specific time and a place. And sometimes we fade in and out of those relationships, but we still can honor them. We still can remember all the great things that happened. Now send love to all the essential people out in the world that really make our planet work. The people that we often forget about. The grocery store workers, the guys that pick up the trash, the nurses on the front lines, the teachers. Send love out to everybody who we just normally pass by. The postal workers, the people that tear our ticket at the movie theater, the person answering the customer service phone call. Send love out to all of them. Now I'm going to challenge you in this next part. You can go there with me, or you can choose to just stay in this place of gratitude. But if you want to go deeper, I want you to imagine in front of you all the people that have challenged you in your life. All the people who have shut the door, who've said no, who've caused you to persevere, who've caused you to become more courageous, who've caused you to evolve. I want to see if you can thank them too. We're in this place of gratitude. Notice if your heart's open enough right now to be able to thank them and say, you know what? I grew through that. I appreciate you being there. And if for it being weird between us for a while, see if you can send them love too. If you've had somebody that's passed in your life, send them love as well. And notice that each time as you send love out and send gratitude out, you feel gratitude inside. Because feeling good feels good. Now, I want you to send gratitude out for all the things that you have, for all the opportunities, for all the places you haven't even gone yet, for the things you haven't even done, for your health, for your wellness, for the way you can use your light to inspire other people. Send love out right now to everyone you can possibly think of. And even the people that don't even come to mind. Now lastly, I want you to send gratitude to yourself. Say, I'm proud of you. Feel how that feels inside. Thank yourself for making it this far. Thank yourself for being courageous. Thank yourself for being brave. Thank yourself for never giving up, even though you wanted to sometimes. Say it again, I'm proud of you. Now I'm going to bring you back to your awareness in just a moment. But this feeling of gratitude, this feeling of appreciating of everything, the hard times, the good times, the stuff that caused you to grow, the stuff that you didn't like when it happened, but you kind of needed it. Stay in that space for as long as you can, as often as possible, and carry this energy with you throughout your whole day. Notice what more things you can be grateful for. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. At the count of 3, let your eyes open, come back to your full awareness, feeling calm, rested, refreshed, relaxed, wonderful, and ready to continue this energy on. 1, slowly coming back to your awareness. 2, coming back into your body. Maybe you can stretch it out a little bit, wiggle your toes and fingers if that's appropriate. And on 3, open your eyes, fully aware, feeling calm, rested, refreshed, relaxed, and happy to be alive. Yeah, gratitude's powerful.
Whew. All right, take a moment to tune in now. How do you feel? We asked you earlier to check in to see how your emotions are, how your energy level, your stress, and all of that. And now take a moment to tune in again. This is how quickly you can change and elevate your energy, your mood, and it all takes just a moment of intention and gratitude to lift you out of even the darkest days and the darkest moments.
Yeah, and just notice too, notice how calm Brit is right now. Her voice is calm, body is relaxed. This is so good to be able to do. Again, I love doing this first thing, but it's great any time of the day.
Yeah, like I've shared before in these meditations, the more calm you are, the more intuitive information you can connect to. And that is where the truth and the guidance and those creative solutions to your problems are. And so you don't ever have to feel like you're not secure or supported because you're not cut off from that internal guidance. Rami says, oh my gosh, Rami, Erica says, tears streaming down my face feels good. Wow, I was vibrating and started crying, feel amazed by how calm I feel. Yeah, you guys can tell my difference. I'm normally like, bing, but I am so chill right now. I kind of want to take a nap.
Yeah, this is a great energy to have. I mean, this is just a great feeling inside, and it reminds you, it really gives you a recalibration of perspective. And our perspective is always what's so important. And being able to appreciate the world around you. And just remember, like, there's so many people that are helping you through your day that you'll never know them. I mean, they show up and they do their thing and they disappear kind of back into the background, but they're there to help you. I mean, there's so many of those people in our lives, and realizing that we do have a support team. You know, whether it's that close personal friend or it's that mama or whatever the case it is for you, we have a support team, even if we don't see them.
One of the things that we loved about Bali was this philosophy of bersyukur, which means like the power of gratitude. And literally every person that you come across and meet like gives you the prayer hands and like acknowledges you. And I feel like we have gotten so busy and so fast paced that we don't acknowledge the fact that we are all sharing this planet together, that we're all family, and that we want to be seen and heard and connected and supported. And so just seeing Raimi, all of her little prayer hands like pop up, it just reminds me like namaste, man. Like you are here for a purpose, a reason. You have love to give and light to shine, and we need you. We need you to play. We need you to participate and show up. And we hope that you are finding peace and healing and transformation throughout the 14 days of elevation. We are officially on week 2.
Yeah.
And I am so grateful to be here with you guys. So let us know in the comments below how you guys are enjoying this meditation series. What has been your most, your favorite? What has been your aha moments? Let us know and keep reaching out because we love hearing from you. And if there's anything we can do to support you, please let us know, DM us, shoot us a message, or come hang out with us inside the Elevated Life Membership Club. While we're doing the 14 days of elevation, we're offering access to our membership for only $1. So this is an opportunity for you to get your head in, head in the game, head on straight, because like I said, Mom always said, this too shall pass. And just like any tragedy or any painful experience we've gone through in the past, there has been a silver lining. We have made it through, and we will make it through this together, especially the more we can tune into focusing on the positive solution, the faster we can get to it. So tune into peace, come hang out with us, surround yourself with a community that is elevating so that we can be in this together and move through this with a little bit more ease, because change does not have to be hard. Even though it can be uncomfortable, we can get through this together.
Oof.
I know.
Yes.
We need you guys.
Yes. And if you, go ahead.
No, please.
If you love this, hopefully you'll join us tomorrow. We are going to be diving into intuition, I think.
Yeah, so I have kind of just been on the chakra kick here on this elevation series. So tomorrow we'll be tapping into our third eye and opening up and connecting to our intuition so that we can reach those positive solutions, that internal guidance, so that we feel supported and have that clarity on what is my next step. We don't need to know the whole plan. We just need to have that connection to know what the next step is in each moment. And we hope that you are enjoying these meditations. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, tag a friend, whatever you got to do to spread the good vibes, to get more of us on this positivity train, because we need to start elevating this planet. Because look around. Whatever we've been doing hasn't been working, and we have to approach it differently. So let's try love, and let's try the hippie way and approach it with some love and peace. So thank you so much for tuning in here on the 14 Days of Elevation Free Meditation Series. We will see you guys tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Central Standard Time to bring the peace. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.